Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th-ranked team, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The Blue Devils offense comes out of the field for the first time today. Kirk, we've seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
You know, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
Scanning the field, it's Sampson. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
That sack makes it second down and forever. There's the handoff. And the defense all over that running play. He stopped about the 2.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a quarterback keeper. Defense able to stop it. Is 4th down now.
Great call here on 3rd down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the 1st down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So Georgia's offense out there for their first possession. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this week.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Going after, up and good. So after Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Not much on that play, brought down short. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Scanning the field, it's Sampson. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line. And the Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they're running on the toss. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
He'll hand it off. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the 1st. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out to bring the pressure.
Caught by the receiver. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets the 1st and still running. They make the stop, and it's a big play with 31.
runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Incompletion makes it second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's Sampson. Pitch made on the left side. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. And you set it down after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it second and short. Receiver in motion now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
To the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Now let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Quarterback still with the football. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. Hawk over the middle. It's Miles. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Blue Devils. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown with a big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire set.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Dumps it down his back. Caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a dart right down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the 1st half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the 2nd half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Sampson. short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid gain there. The Blue Devils are going to cash in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. That's the 30. He's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Automatic on the PAT. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. They'll run it here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
A quick throw out left, complete.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Back to pass. It's Sampson. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. And the Blue Devils line up on first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the Bulldogs offense is back out. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. And the defense makes some adjustments. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
A gain sets up a third down play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the inside the 40. First and 10.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He's wide open. Look out. You make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after makes the lead 8. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 13. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
To throw, it's Sampson. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out of the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. To throw, it's Sampson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Blue Devils looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Hebe keeps it himself. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff to the right side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Yeah, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? You keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters.